Chase's reaction is not our fault. You were a willing participant in the whole thing, and we don't owe you a dime. I felt very violated, very violated. I thought the bank should have asked me more questions.
It started with an email, a simple Amazon purchase notification. William was retired, careful with money, married for over 50 years. He and his wife had spent decades saving, quietly, consistently, for exactly the kind of life they were finally living. And in 8 days, $690,500 was gone, wired to accounts in Hong Kong and mainland China. Chase's reaction was,
not our fault. You were a willing participant in the whole thing, and we don't owe you a dime. I felt very violated, very violated. I thought the bank should have asked me more questions.
stay with me, because what happened to William and Abe is one of the most sophisticated operations we've covered on this channel. And it started with something sitting quietly in an inbox. If you haven't subscribed to Crime Max yet, hit that button right now and turn on notifications. Real cases, real tactics, every single week. You do not want to miss what's coming next. Also, if you or someone you know has received an unexpected purchase confirmation from Amazon with a phone number to call, do not call that number. Go directly to Amazon's official website and log into your account. We'll tell you exactly what to do at the end of this video. William and Abe Borts had done everything right. Decades of steady work, cautious investments, a recent home sale that added a final cushion to their retirement. The money was meant to last the rest of their lives. Then, in January, an email arrived. It looked exactly like an Amazon purchase confirmation. About $1,500 worth of products had apparently been ordered and shipped to another address. The message included a customer support number and urged William to call quickly if the order was unauthorized. He called. The person who answered was calm, professional. They said the order could be corrected, but first they needed to verify the account and examine the computer where the purchase originated. They asked for remote access. William allowed it. He had seen remote technical support before. His son-in-law often fixed computer problems from a distance. The process felt familiar, normal. The moment that connection was established, the criminals had complete control of everything on his screen. With remote access active, the caller opened what appeared to be an official Amazon dashboard. Logos, order information, professional layout. Everything looked legitimate. The caller explained a refund would be issued for the mistaken purchase. Then, suddenly, something went wrong on screen. Instead of a $2,000 refund, the system appeared to show a $200,000 transfer connected to William's account. The caller reacted immediately, described it as a serious system error, said the refund server needed to be synchronized with Amazon's financial processing system. To fix it, William would need to wire the amount to a secure Amazon refund recovery center. The language was technical, authoritative, and it made just enough sense to someone who believed they were already inside an active refund process. The calls continued, multiple times a day, morning, evening, each one reinforcing the urgency, each one coaching William on exactly what to say when he walked into his bank. Over the next 8 days, William visited 2 different Chase Bank branches in Northern California. He completed 4 wire transfers. The money was sent to accounts in Hong Kong and mainland China. Before this, William had never wired money internationally, not once. Every step required guidance from the caller, who stayed in constant contact throughout the entire process. By the time the calls stopped, $690,500 was gone. The realization came slowly. The silence after the final transfer. Questions that couldn't be answered. And eventually, the devastating truth. The Amazon email was fake. The dashboard was fabricated. The remote access had allowed the criminals to control everything William saw on his screen from the very first call. When the family contacted Chase, the bank's response was immediate and cold. Chase's reaction was, "This is not our fault. You were a willing participant, and we don't owe you a dime." The bank pointed to the fact that William had personally visited the branches and authorized every transfer. On that basis, they said responsibility rested with him. The family sued Chase for financial elder abuse. The lawsuit argued bank employees should have recognized the warning signs. A customer with no history of international wire transfers suddenly sending nearly $700,000 overseas in 8 days across multiple branches? The case was dismissed twice in federal court. It is currently in the appeals process. The investment company that held the couple's retirement accounts detected suspicious activity and reimbursed those funds. Chase did not. Here is what you need to know right now. 1. Amazon will never call you about a purchase. If you receive an email with a customer support number, do not call it. Go directly to Amazon.com and check your account yourself. 2. Never allow remote access to your computer from someone who contacted you first. No legitimate company initiates remote access through an unsolicited call. Ever. 3. If something appears on your screen during a remote session, remember the person controlling your computer controls what you see. Everything displayed could be fabricated. 4. No company will ever ask you to wire money to fix a refund error. Wire transfers are not part of any legitimate refund process. The moment someone uses the words wire transfer and refund in the same sentence, hang up immediately. 5. If you are elderly or have elderly relatives, talk about this today. These operations specifically target people who are retired, have accumulated savings, and are unfamiliar with international wire transfers. Awareness is the only protection. William and Abe spent over 50 years building their retirement. 8 phone calls over 8 days dismantled it. The callers have never been identified. The money has never been recovered. And the bank that processed nearly $700,000 in unusual international wires said, "Not our problem." If you or someone you know has been targeted by a fake Amazon call, had wire transfers dismissed by your bank, or fought a financial institution after a scam, drop your story in the comments right now. Your experience could protect someone else watching this tonight. Every detail matters. Every story counts. Share this with someone you love who shops online. Because right now, one email is all it takes. Subscribe to Crime Max. Real cases, real tactics, real protection. New content every week. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next one.